L'on profite de toute façon c'est bon. Wine it slow, gal, wine it slow. Ton body qu'a parlé, moi fini gâté. Oh, wine it slow, gal, wine. L'on profite de toute façon c'est bon. Wine it slow, gal, wine it slow. Ton body qu'a parlé, moi fini gâté. Oh, wine it slow.
Ja, Kako prihvatim jednu jebenu crticu, brate mili.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Ja, jedna crtica sve mu jebe. Sad je pravo vreme da se proba.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Vidi stvarno jebote. Top.
Important interception. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast.
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Kad imaš jednu liniju, stavi pauzu i uradi ovo što sam uradio ja, brate. Znači, bukvalno izvadi LAN kabel na sekundu i vrati ga odmah, ali budi u pauzi i evo, vrati ti crtice. Koliko toliko.
And it's made its way to him. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi.
Bolje s 3 nego s 1 da igraš, tako da.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vidi ga, smart sister. Dobro, okej, chill, danas nećemo se nerviramo, svugde su, odvratni su i to je to.
And here's Ibrahimovic, and this is Hullet. Now Davids, and it's skewed away. And here's Hullet. Araujo gets it away. And he's played it back. And here's Messi. And it's Soboslai. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Messi. Now the up he goes! He has done it! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got...
Nisam ni ja, brat, ali to su nešto sjebali.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Svi imaju ovaj problem.
Did the defense let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Szoboszlai is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Brate moj.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is having a shot. He scores. And once more we are
To je to, brate.
square. You score, we score. Yeah, they say that fortune favors the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately...
Klošarčina na smart assist.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. Shoots! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is
To ti je to.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Just the goal. It's Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! Again in a trice.
Pa, to ti nije rešenje, brate.
Oh, delicious. Such
Trebao bi što manje da
Well,
koristiš.
it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two.
Jer to ne igraš ti, igra ti kompjuter. To je samo lažno nešto.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next
Bolje
game.
da izgubiš ako loše odigraš, barem znaš gde si pogrešio, nego da ti kompjuter ispravlja sve i da misliš da si ti odigrao nešto, a zapravo nisi. Evo vidiš kako bi sklonio.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi threads one in. Rummenigge tries to play it through. Davids. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Botafogo 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Villa. And it's Seedorf. Rummenigge. Mateus. That's a delicate pass.
Što? Što?
That has not gone well. It's a good-looking delivery.
What?
Davids. Eto. And it's Soboslai. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. Now this could... Eto!
Ne.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Ne staj.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is a brilliant interception. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at
wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And once more it proves rigid and
Nije valjda dotle došlo, brate.
well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot, surely! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Rijkaard. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Mateus. Chance to deliver. Nesta gets it away. David Villa. It's a searching pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that looks a decent ball. Real chance! He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after.
And he shoots! It's there! It was a great finish. He with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Maldini. And back to the keeper. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's decided to go for it.
Ma ja to neću da otvaram ništa.
And that will be the final act. Botafogo have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.
Tačno je 1:37 minuta, 4. april, subota, dobar dan ljudi. Juče počeo prolični raspust za učenike osnovnih i srednjih škola u Vojvodini. Prolični raspust za školarce u Vojvodini počinje juče, juče je počeo, a završava se 14. aprila. Dok će njihovi vršnjaci iz centralne Srbije na raspust poći 10. aprila, navedeno je u školskom seminaru za šestu godinu, tako da roditelji uživate malo i vi kada budete na raspustu, uživaju
Ovo je neki dobar. Gde si bre? Pro Evolution Soccer 26. Ovo je neki dobar baš. Until it's too late. Šanse da igra samo po nacionalnosti.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. We have already started here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And the shots! Ibrahimovic! It could only...
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Ukraine finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Užas, brat.
Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Rummenigge. Chance to deliver. He rises! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zola tries to play it through. Oh, look, it's Neymar! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. That's a good Messi!
Uja, bot.
He hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Goes looking wide. Solar. And it's Vieira. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And Neymar. Played out wide. And it's Neymar. McAllister.
Mi jebem tigricu da ti jebem.
And here's Zola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. And here's the chance to counter. So the threat shapes the
Tako je bre.
shot. Goal! Botafogo! And they're back in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Ne može ovo da prođe bre. Ovo ne može da prođe bre, brate.
That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay
Ma
they've
dai.
been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, that's been intercepted. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It'll be a throw-in. Zola. That's Vieira. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 3 minutes at a
There's some
time.
great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really... Chance!
Tako je bre.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. It has been end-to-end here, a glut of goals and just one between them. More excitement seems certain.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution for Botafogo. Number 7, Mateus. Coming on the field is
Here we go again then.
number 15, Edmilson.
Ibrahimovic goes sliding in. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vieira. Zola. And here's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Brzo je bre, jebem li ti.
Vieira. Zola. And it's McAllister. To McAllister. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shoots! Opts to play it back. And he's in on goal. Shot a goal!
Jebem ti mater, ti jebem.
It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 18.
Botafogo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected.
Tries a shot!
Moćni road goli.
Botafogo! And they put themselves in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field is
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
substitution. The attendance
That's
for
been
this match
intercepted.
was
That's great positioning. So
60,810.
good from
Daj si mi Halvard, šta ima?
Ukraine have their second corner now.
Deskreno. Čekaj, igram opasan meč, sad ne mogu da čitam komentar.
Ronaldinho. That's good running with the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again.
Kroz noge ti jebem
You
se.
know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there. He's reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Quickly taken. And it's Cruyff. Nice sequence of passes, this. Botafogo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Cóż jebem li ti?
Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira has created one goal already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, cracking ball. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Threads one in. Edmilson. Thuram.
Mamu ti jebem što si dobar.
And it's Cruyff. Delivered in. And he's been shifted off it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That has been cut short.
Well seen, saw that coming.
Ideš, mali.
Played, well stopped. Bale! And that would have
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gde si prelo, vrati? Evo, opasna borba, vrate, protiv nekog Ukrajinca. Kidali kako igra. Odavno nisam igrao protiv boljeg napada.
Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank.
not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this.
Botafogo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. Vieira is there to clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Maldini. Zanetti.
Tries to pass it through.
Zanetti.
And this is Pele.
And he was
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo Tiram, bre! Bravo Tiram!
And that's it.
Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to
Odavno nisam igrao protiv boljeg napada. Odavno, znači. Šest prvi. Odavno, znači lik je odigrao jebački utakmicu. kad bude skupio muda da igraš, brate. Ma, Krla i Pec, ljudi, to je plus kvan perfekat sami. Evo, prvo best of 3, sad 5 utakmica, ne zna ni on šta će. Hoće da ispadne opasan samo. Prebaci kod tebe tamo. A ovo pre napisao 3, izvini.
Znači, na VN Sport sajt, znači, kurac im je sajt. Poludela sam.
Što?
Zato što šalju mi kodove, 300 koda mi šalju za verifikaciju, kad ukucam taj kod neće.
Moraš odmah. Moraš odmah.
Odmah.
Pa ne znam.
Da se prijavim neće. Nije ta lozinka. A tu lozinku sam ukucala.
Da, ne znam kako.
Debili znači.
Ne pada mi na pamet da igram 10 utakmica s ovom. Rekao sam sebi 10 teladi, tako mi je prevelo.
Boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger fullback combinations can be
Što je opasan mali, a? Još što je opasan mali.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Crunching tackle. Messi purring through. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't
Ne vidi, brate, ne mogu lepo da dešifrujem, jebe me ovo što mi prevodi automatski. Ni znam šta pišeš, niti.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi goes short. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Chips it through. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Throwing. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence.
Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ibrahimovic!
It could only be him.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And here's Hullet, played back. Chance! He scores! And they're at it again!
Sad će ovaj brzo krle, ali igramo, šta se radi?
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's just a great leap to get his head to it. He seemed to read it better and want it more than anyone else, and he made it his.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Botafogo have got... He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, it's Seedorf. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pirlo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Ajde, idi Sari pa
Another moment of magic. A real
dođi.
wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Pele. Yeah.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vieira makes the interception.
Kako? Tako trčiš sve ti jebem.
Best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Vieira aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! And how did he not make it fall?
Molim te da... Kultura na ovom streamu. Hvala.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand is there to clear. Tries to play it through. Best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shot a goal! It's it! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Oh, he did so
Jel misliš prevoz ovaj prevod, ovo što me jebe ili?
That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again. And that will be it. Botafogo looking by any yardstick formidable.
Možemo i sad čas, bre. To mi je na telefonu, prelo. To mi je do aplikacije na telefonu, ništa drugo. Šta ovaj rekao, će da igra ili neće da igra? Slušam, brate. Da, da. Ajde, piši mi na Discord ovdje, mi prevodi sve što napišeš, pa mora da dešifrujem, brate. Eto. Dobro. Ušao sam. Dobro, lični podaci. Dobro. Aha. Dobro, isključio sam. I to je to, a? Dobro. Sad ću obrišiti cache cookies za svaki slučaj. Šta će da vidimo prvo? Obrisao sam cache iz aplikacije. Ma isto. Isto. Jebem ti. Nemam rešenja za ovo, brate. Ma nije na ćirilici sigurno, brate. Na latinici je, bre. Ali ovo je više neki translate, bre, brate, uključen kao. Nego bilo šta drugo. Ma, koga jebe, to je to. Šta si odlučio, Krle? Dve od 5 za ručak, ajde. Ima novog trenera, više ne može da kuka na quick counter. Ćeš penale i extra time ili nećeš? Ma šta će meni za tebe, bre, penali i extra time, bože svašta. Na šta spao čovjek da X računa kao pobedu? Pa dobro, kad igraš protiv DM-a i kad izvučeš X, to je kao pobeda, razumem ga u potpunosti. Evo ga, već je krenuo, već mi je bio želju, brate. Gledajte kakva je tu zverka nekad bio čovjek, ljudi. Gledajte. Kakva je zverka bio nekad taj čovjek. Za 38 imam jači tim od njega. Ovaj Nesta, brate, mi se mnogo sviđa njegov. Ajmo, Krle.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, atmosphere frenetic.
Pa, brate, nisam ga jurio, možda budem jurio nekog novog.
It's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just eases him off the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was... Oh, that's ambitious! Messi. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Could move up a gear here. Turan. That's going right the way across. Now that looks a decent ball. Here's one.
Opa!
That is quite wonderful.
Idemo, ovo me iznenadilo.
Really is a finish of the highest order. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's had it nicked away.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's worked it through. There's a great running option here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Gently done. Mateus.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good looking ball. And it's Seedorf. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's Seedorf. He's found some space. Now the ball in, he gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Internacional trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's an excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, he's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. And he shoots! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Eto. Can he get on the end of this? Is there any support? He might not need it.
Šta je?
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Thuram gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's...
Neka ga malo, nek zagreje prstiće. Dva napada I gotovi.
It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back. Big chance! Eto is flagged offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Gerrard. Oh, nice touch. Zola. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's played through for him. Rummenigge gets into a good position. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! Now there's a fine ball.
Ne bre to.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! He wants to get in on the act here.
Internacional really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Internacional with the corner. They're first.
Camisa 7, camisa 8, deixando o campo
It's
para
a decent clearance. Well, that is one way to stop it.
Šta je bre ovo bilo, brate?
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Internacional have their second corner now. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Turns and goes back. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Xabi Alonso proves just a little bit too strong. He's going for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Mackay. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, somewhat off target. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Very nicely done. Hoeneß. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Neymar.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 6. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Chance here to counter. Nice looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Botafogo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Internacional clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substituição em andamento.
Time for a change in personnel. Owen coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. That will annoy
Oh
them.
yeah,
They're
botte.
making themselves too predictable here.
Back into the middle. Mackay. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bale. It's a searching
Stade
pass.
retardare.
And the counter is on. Thuram cuts out the pass. Edmilson. Bale powering forward here. He is just caressing the ball. It's Pele! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Botafogo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Cantona. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Cantona. No, he's not getting his way this time. Pele. Vinicius Junior.
Dados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Owen. Xavi Alonso. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
We are into stoppage time. Vinicius Junior is always getting the pitch for targets. And that
Bravo!
quite a game, and one that was always
Pro Domijan Marseille trn jebo.
very final whistle. No shortage of
Dobro, bravo, bravo. Bolje, bolje. Ajde bre.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Out of play for a goal kick.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And takes a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, played right into his path. And Hollins! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Botafogo have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Out for a throw. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. And a chance!
Seedorf. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much
Šta je
in
bre
the
ovo bilo?
phase of testing the
The
waters
fuck?
and sizing each other up. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear.
Messi.
A player who needs no introduction.
Still goalless. Threads one in.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Seedorf. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Ma, brate, nemoj me jebeš, bre. Ne mogu probijem odbranu.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. And again. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rummenigge. And this is Hullet.
Rummenigge.
And this is Hullet.
Brate!
Eto'o. Out to the right. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus. And it's played in. He's got full.
Ma,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eto'o.
Gerrard. And it's Eto'o. And it's Gerrard.
It's a really well-measured ball. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch
Da
the
si
ball right,
starczy.
and he knows it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Basta mili, jebote igrice.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Mateus. Out to the left it goes. Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
Ty šta je ovo jebote?
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Botafogo.
Može, brate. Au.
Decent clearance. Knocks it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Thinks about the shot. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. And here's Eto'o. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side
No.
able to get on the
Mnogo
score.
sejvova.
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It could... It's Eto! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Internacional have header! He's missed, but not by that far. And it's Vieira. Seedorf. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Messi. Gerrard. Messi is always playing with one eye on Sola! They want to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gerrard. This is promising. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank. Rijkaard clears it away.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Off the bar! Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 7, camisa 8, camisa 6.
Defending was strong and firm. Pelé takes control of enemies on the move. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That looks a decent ball. He's through here. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Botafogo have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And here's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham with the cross. Somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham with the cross. Look at the space here. Turns and goes back. Beckham receives it in a wide position.
Internacional surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Internacional can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cleared without complication. Now it's Pele. He's having a shot!
Jebot. Šta mi skide Čeh sve.
Botafogo are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Goes for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Now who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to pass it through. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Beckham. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Bravo, GG. Nema priče, odigrao je bački.
Beckham with a real chance here. Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two!
Svaka čast.
Will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never...
Pa negdje u Kruševcu će se počasti, evo kad bude došao.
Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the...
Odemo nešto gricnemo ovo ono. Joj, ne jedna crtica, jaoj. I čorava koliko bode neko zrno krle. Jao, jednu crtu. Nemaš ti ni želje da igram. Čovjek izgubi 100 utakmica, dobije 2 i Kenja. Hit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Čovjek izgubi 100 utakmica, gubi godinu dana unazad i dobije 2 i Kenja. Dobar odnos. Jao, jednu crticu ti jebem. Au, brat. Čekaj, mora probamo onaj cheat. Da vidimo da li radi. Da se izvuče LAN kabel.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
O! Vratile se crtice. Nice.
Ended up in no man's land. Botafogo finding their passes, and that could set him on his way.
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very
Radi.
good of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it into space,
And he was alert to it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's being shifted off it. Mateus threads one in. Oh, that's superb.
And the shot!
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seri.
Now it's Pele. Seedorf.
Ovaj nije loš.
Quarter of an hour played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside. And he thumps it clear.
Real chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Picked out. Can he finish?
Gledaj ovo smeće, brate.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what a ball! Played out to the right. Matthäus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yeah. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brate, Seedorf.
Didn't work out
Hadi.
for the run that he made. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run.
Brate, na toj sam lopti, šta je ovo je?
Sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Pedri. Seedorf. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now he's got space here. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pele. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots!
Smart assist, brate. Ja, jebem ti.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
He rises! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Jebem ti
The
smeć.
whistle goes for half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do
Ma
is
brate.
give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Dobro bre, gdje će prođeš bre čovječe?
And this is Messi. In by Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Early ball out from the back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
Sve mu čitaš šta odradim, brate.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Prolazi kroz mene.
Now it's Messi. Vieira. Pass is short and sharp. Tries a shot.
Gledaj ovo, brate!
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
Bože, gospode.
Heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bože me sačuvaj.
Substitutions taking place.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Gledaj paseve, brate.
It's in a good position
Ma,
here.
okej.
That's fabulous.
Vidi ovo, bre, vidi ovo.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target.
Dade mi čovjek 2 gola na odbivaljke. Na... Bože me sačuvaj.
By telegraphing that one, it was always going to be intercepted.
Turan, a picture of focus and alertness. Almost an hour gone.
Pokri mu, naravno.
Stood up well
Pa,
to
brate. Ma,
Tajikistan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending.
gledam loptu.
Because they've got
Gledam loptu,
to
brate.
hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely, now then. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri.
Bravo, Konami.
The score sheet, of course. Vinicius Junior. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing.
Odakle si stigao, bre, da se vratiš, čovječe?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ma, brate, ovo je neverovatno, majke.
Excellent challenge
Gledaj.
there, uncompromising. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi stood his ground strongly. Plays it in low. Cleared away. Pedri. He's being urged to shoot. And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred.
Sve se odbio od mene, bre.
And here's Pedri.
Idealan meč za prvi luz u diviziji, nice.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. He's having a go. And that is great goalkeeping.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ako je tvoja krivica što čovjek upalio smart, onda jeste, brate.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
20,
corner of the game.
Mbappe. Number 23, Pedri.
Ne znam čemu ta provociranja, brate, bez jebancije.
Number 19,
So a reprieve for the time being.
Vieira.
Botafogo
Coming on
have
the
the
field.
chance to go the other way.
Number 8, Ibrahimovic.
Now it's
Number
Hullet.
9,
Hullet. They're urging him to shoot. Shapes to shoot. Sticks it away. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to
Super, odličan si, brate. Samo nastavi.
Hit, Peter, and there was nothing licky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. Crosses it in.
Well played and well cleared.
And he welcomes it in. Ribery is flagged offside.
Kako bre tu bre guli to onda je,
So at ease on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball.
2 added minutes has been
Maldini.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Au brate šta lik radi jebote, ja ne verujem. Sreća pa D1 jebote. Samo sam izgubio 8 poena. Evo ljudi, kako igra 4290 rank sa smart assistom. Nisam mogao ništa. Što mu ne bi dozvolio da igram? Da igra. Samo mi nije jasno lik koji gubi pola godine za svaki dan, odnosno svaki put kad igramo Kenja što dobio 2 meča. To mi je presmešno. Ma jes. Jebote, prvi luz u diviziji od ovakvog retarda. Opet jedna crtica, ko je ovo kurac bre? Da me je Slovica poremetio, pa i ajde. Je li Marjanoviću, jesi saznao, brate, ko napravio onaj profil tvoj lažni?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring
Esse é
footballers.
bravo.
Dobro.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ajde da ti kod mene. Ajde,
And this is
beži kod
for
mene.
it.
Ajde, idemo. Ajde ti.
It's this time surely. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Pita Marjanović je nekomu napravio profil lažni pa piše svašta ljudima.
Basically let them attack it.
Mateus plays it short. Up he goes.
Brate, može... Mogu da dam gol ja. Hvala.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it. Shoots.
Zamijetio se s jabukom.
Nemaš više.
Guti with the short one. Played into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. It's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was
Si uzela.
ever so determined. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines.
This is the time you need that pace.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. With Seedorf, delivered with swing.
Ali ovi Van der Sarovi, znači...
Mateus. Oh, what a... And the finish! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Duški!
The defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very
Duški!
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very
Alo!
visible now. They really fancy themselves
Me
to
čuješ?
and wrap things up.
Šta ćemo da ručamo?
nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Vieira can
Hoćeš
so
da ispečeš
cleverly
one
bypass
sa sirom?
Seedorf.
Izvadio sam ja, one su se odmrzle.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Ajde, ajde.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Seedorf. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Guti goes short. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
Enese, pa brate, već sam na Viberu.
He's in a great position. Tries a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it, and he's following up. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Seedorf certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mogu svi da me kolektivno uhvate za kurac. Slobodno im prosledi ovu poruku.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guti. Great vision. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Seedorf. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Czech deals with that nice and simple. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting!
Uuuu, ispoštuj me igre. Koji manual save. Ju.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Seedorf. Rummenigge.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. This is gone, that's a foul. So the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bullet is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
That was travelling. Corner number 2 then. been taken short. Showing good feet. Oh, great! Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Neću, brate, ne mogu da igram 2 na 2. Neću, brate, ne mogu da igram. Što me uplaši, jebote. Prelo, brate moj, ne ignorišem te, jebem mu, nego ne znam, ovo mi prevodi, ne razumijem šta pišete, ljudi. O tome se radi. Sam ja snimio, bro, onaj gol. A provali... A provali ovo prelo, brate, kad kliknem onda mi... Kad kliknem na tu poruku, onda mi gore piše sad sam provalio normalno kako si napisao, vidiš. Kad bi mogo samo to da invertujem da... Kad hoću da mi prevede da kliknem, a ne odmah automatski kao... Ne znam šta se to uključilo je. šta je ovo?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's had a shot!
Pa,
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defense like that.
neće Prelo, brate. Znam da nikad nisi imao, pošto samo se kod mene dešavaju ti problemi koji se nikom nikad ne dese, tako da lagano.
And it's De Jong. Lopez. Pedri touches it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Now the ball in. And that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bullet. De Jong gets across and deals with it. No way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pumps for safety. De Jong. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge.
Gledaj, evo pošale.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. Played out to the right. Across it goes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pull it. Botafogo finding their passes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lam delivers. Araujo getting this one clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateus. He's had a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
A message
Gde nisam gledao to prelo, brate, i ništa ne mogu naći.
Try that over and over.
Ništa nema to.
Kubasi. Botafogo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
And the shot!
Vrate, ne mogu da igram posle ove partije, znači pun kurac je ovih asistera, vrate.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defense.
Jebem ti igricu, ti jebem.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé. This is De Jong. Pedri.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Fermin.
acréscimo.
Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neatly clipped into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hoisted in.
I zadržaj je.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still.
Da, posle ove bataljujem, brate, definitivno.
This will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Botafogo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. Shot could be on. Mateus! They've done it!
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Look at the space here. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's Ibrahimovic! Yes! And they are cruising away.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Botafogo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No luck with that dink over the top. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the shot!
Što ga pogodi u glavu je.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Kako kupi smart je, vem li ti mu? Kako kupi?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Skupila se mudakca. Sad ću ja napišem njima na Viber tamo, lagano.
De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He rises! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vieira. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Ploughing through the middle.
João Cancelo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Lopez. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Turan, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Big chance! Well, now that's another chance! Oh, extraordinary. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ibrahimovic. Ball's gone astray. 2 minutes to be added on. Sends it crossfield. Yamal. He's picked his way through. João Cancelo. And that's it. Botafogo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
I jao ljudi, to je to za sad. Hvala na gledanju. I za hejtere, bit ćemo kulturni. Pozdrav i svako dobro.